If you're investing in the likes of Jasmy, Gala, and other mid-cap coins right now, you could stand to be very disappointed in the next few weeks and the next few months, because I think the rest of the market is about to boom, but I don't think those coins are going to be moving that soon. However, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how the market moves, and as well as that, I'm going to show you a brand new method that I'm using to find coins like Tenet that literally did a 15x on the very first 4 hours of launch. Super easy method, and I'm going to talk you through exactly how to do that in this video. As well as that, if you can stick around for the next 7 or 8 minutes till the end, I'm going to give you the ultimate holy grail free tool that you can use. So hit that like button. Let's get into it, shall we? So I made a video yesterday about Bitcoin, and it's important to note, I reckon Bitcoin is about to have a break towards the upside. Okay, many people don't, but Bitcoin and the other large caps will be breaking towards the upside very soon, okay? Just the way the market goes. And if you look into this phase cycle, phase 1, phase 2, we see these kind of bigger caps moving. Phase 3, you're talking like the Cardanos, Solanas, Polkadots, etc. You're not going to see much happening in the likes of Jasmy and Gala, in my opinion, until we get in towards phase 4, altcoin season. But there is another area of the market that is kind of underutilized, and it's underutilized by new people in crypto because they don't understand how to find them. They don't understand how to find a profitable project before it even launches, whereas market cap is sat at like $5 million, and you can buy a bunch of tokens and potentially turn your $100 investment into $100,000. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So the first thing we need to understand, and I have talked about this in another video, but stick with it, guys, so I'm going to show you a slightly different way around this time. We need to identify companies that are raising good money right now. There's a good reason for that. When a new company, crypto company launches, it needs to have good amounts of funding because it needs the funding to get into marketing. It needs to get off the ground. Not only that, the guys who are investing in these companies are smart money. They're doing a lot of investigation. They've got a full team who are researching these projects to identify whether they're going to be profitable or not. And not only that, they will also support that company in its growth. If we come to cryptofundraising.info, free, link down below. Talked about this before, but bear with me, okay? We're going to use this to our advantage. If you look down this list, you'll see a bunch of different crypto projects. Now, this website tells us all of these different projects that have yet to launch that are raising X amount of money. Now, what we can see at the very top of this list is Jasmy, okay? Raised $43 million, project category, AI infrastructure, Polkadot ecosystem. AI, well, we know that this year, AI has been trending. It's likely to continue trending in towards the summer, along with things like GameFi, along with Zero Knowledge or ZK stuff, which we can see literally Tycho here, ZK. And then you can see the investors, okay? Click on the little 7, it's going to show you all of the different companies that have been investing here. Now, these companies are some of the biggest investment companies for crypto in the world. GSI is a huge one. Coin Fund, A16Z is the biggest crypto fund going. Now, not all of these projects will have coins, okay? I don't know exactly which ones do and don't have coins. However, if you have a bit of time and you come through, then you can use them. So what we're going to do is we're going to click here on Jasmy, because it's at the top of the list and it's just raised $43 million. Now, what we can see is over time, they've been raising a bit of money. This project's been around for a while, okay? 2021, raised 1.1 mil. That was in the seed round, okay? So we then go from a seed round, we then get into the next round. That was in pre-seeding round, pre-seed. We then come into seed. Then we get into Series A. There will potentially be a couple of series. And then you're going to get into a token launch where this project's going to launch publicly. And you can tell $43 million in the bag, guys. This is no rubbish project, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to click on the website. More importantly, though, we're going to click on the Twitter. And we're going to click on the light paper. Okay, so coming across to Jasmy, decentralized compute to push the boundaries of machine learning. Jasmy is a network machine learning compute protocol that unites the world's compute into a global super cluster accessible to anyone at any time. Okay, so from my initial understanding of this, think about like ChatGPT and all those other smart algorithms and stuff using AI. This is effectively a program that's going to combine everything together. Now, I get all those people who are like looking at this thinking that's like the most terrifying thing ever. I agree that it does sound a bit scary, actually. Like, does that mean that they're going to come and like, you know, take over the world like you see in all those movies? Yeah, it's going Scary stuff. Anyway, back to it. Okay, so this is peer-to-peer with no margins. We can see it's kind of like AWS, which is Amazon Web Services, but does not charge a margin. This sharply lowers the cost of compute. Something like a $9 trillion industry per year, these cloud services like Google Cloud, Amazon Web Services. Amazon Web Services makes more money from Amazon Web Services. Amazon makes more money from Amazon Web Services than it does from selling stuff on Amazon, which is incredibly massive. Okay, this company is going to come in and potentially change the way things are doing it. We know this is why it's so valuable. We now know the hype behind this. But the coolest thing, also got Edward Snowden here talking about it. This is a big deal, guys. This is a big deal project. Literally, it's the first one on the list we've just found from a free tool that you may never have heard of. We can come into the light paper and you're like, well, does it have a token? How can I invest? I'm just going to type token and search. Bit of an insider tip for you there, guys. Right, come down. Jensen light paper, testnet, tokens. Tokens used by testnet will be non-permanent. Okay, don't care. Canary net. Following successful testnet iterations, the protocol will launch as a canary network. Parachute on the consumer relay chain. This phase will involve launching the canary utility token that will have a real economic value. Okay, so the next hot pick in my mind is the canary token. Awesome. How do I get involved in a pre-sale? Knowing full well right now that this is a project that sounds really cool, and I've done it in like 5 or 10 minutes to identify this. You know, $45 million worth of investment is pretty significant. I'm not saying you just invest on the back of that without doing any other prior knowledge research, but it's a pretty good sign so far that we could dig deeper. And you could do this with a handful of projects. Then what we're going to do, guys, is come across to Twitter, give them a follow on Twitter. Something else you can do, which I've talked about before, guys, get their username like this. Then we're going to go to this other website, and then we're going to paste it into a twitterscore.io, another free website. I've talked about this before as well, guys. Then you can see who is following it, which influencers. You can see which venture capital is following it. You can see the growth of this growth curve. Okay, guys, Twitter is going to be a great place for this to build its following, but right now only 11,000 people are following this project. This means you're very early on, and you could potentially qualify to get into things like pre-sales. So you can get into the Twitter, you can go and interact with them in Discord as well. You can go and dig deeper and find out more about this project. When are they getting a token launch? How can I get involved in a pre-sale? That's going to allow you to be like the guys in the inner circle who can come down to this ICO zone here, and they will get updated about projects like this as and when the token sales are going on, because I myself and a few other people are working full-time to try and find these brand new ICOs. It's a bit quiet at the moment, but once we see that market moving up, guys, you're going to see all of these ICOs starting to come into the limelight. And back on the 30th of March this year, I told everyone about Tenet. I told them to buy it because I thought it was one of the best projects going. Lo and behold, it launched and it blew up a whopping 15x on launch. Okay, right now it's having a little bit of a push towards the downside, but even from the launch price, if you're still holding, you're still up like 4.2x. If you didn't take profits up here, still a phenomenal project, still a great one to check it out. I've got a video on my channel if you want to check it out there. Now, another thing that's really important in this Discord, which I've been using and I try and encourage people to look at all the time, is this Twitter alpha thread, okay? And that's because it shows all of the best Twitter threaders in crypto. And these guys are so much more knowledgeable than anyone on YouTube, including myself, guys. This guy, Alex Wasey, is an absolute beast, okay? He's called @WaseyTime1. Definitely go and give him a follow. And this is an unbelievable tool. This research guide has blown my mind, okay? Basically, guys, every single part of this, you can zoom in, and it's giving you all of these different links that you can go and check out. Mandatory resources, okay? So these are all of the best things to go in. You can then click, you can zoom in and have a look at this. This is all of the different tools and things you need for Twitter. Shows you how to do it through a various different process. You can see the VC investment page here. So you can go and see how to find all of the projects, pretty much. All of the things I've been teaching you. I'm literally not going to have anything to talk about in the next few months if you guys get in and actually research what he has here. It's so valuable, you just won't believe it. And it's all free. I'll link his Twitter page down below, guys. Go and give him a follow and jump in and check this out. Unreal stuff. He's also got like a list of all the most effective tools and everything there. Unbelievable. And what I'm going to be doing over the next like few weeks is I'm just going to be going through all of these tools, guys. I'm going to be trying to work out new systems in order to just find different methods, grouping these different tools together in order to give us the best opportunity and the best insight. And there's so much in here that you've probably never even imagined exists for crypto. And if you want to learn more about them, then hit the like button, hit subscribe, guys, and I will bring it to you on a daily basis. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.